So that's kind of why Hades coming out has been so cool, because I can go, ta-da, I do other things too. It's the variety, right?
That was actually my next question was like, how much of a relief was it to get another like juicy, very like a big script role after BG3, so you're not just the narrator from BG3?
Yeah. Oh, it was like 11-12. Great. Aside from the fact, like that role, like, do you want to play the goddess of witchcraft? Yeah, I would actually. Thank you. That would be great. It's such a great role. It's been so delicately written as well. Like I've had messages from people who are practicing Wiccans who are really immersed in that, what we think of as mythology, is their religion. And I am only a baby witch by comparison, but there are people who are full-on worshippers of Hecate who have been getting in touch, thanking me and thanking Supergiant for portraying her in such an authentic, complicated way.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
So that is the Hecate from, I did not realize that was all directly connected. That's super cool.
Yeah. It's all based on existing gods and goddesses in mythology, but people worship her to this day, and she is not to be messed with.
So just out of curiosity, what was it like talking to them when, like, especially if they'd played through the game and it's just like, oh yeah, that's my god. I just like, that's the god I worship in game form. Like talking to them, I played a game with them.
Right. Yeah, I think some of them were worried to start with that it would just be like that traditional, this is a witch, that cackly, wart on the nose, that traditional stereotype. And the more they played it, a lot of them mentioned like they liked that there was that duality in there between strength and power, and somebody who really wanted something, who felt strongly about something, who was vulnerable, who cared but couldn't express that in a fluffy, nice way. It had to be like, we have to fight now. This is a powerful thing, and for that to be in a female character, like Hades is stacked full of awesome, powerful characters, but particularly like depictions of people of various genders that are not standard. It's a very cool exploration of just like, all your assumptions, make them go away. These are gods. They can do whatever they want. They can change their faces if they want. Like, don't make assumptions. It's been really cool to do that. It's been really cool to get to promote a game with two very strong female leads. So, I mean, it's a hugely female-based cast anyway. Like, everybody in that cast is so good. So good. Like, there's no star in that, like Judy, who plays Millennium, is phenomenal. But everyone in that cast, like, hands down, knocked it out of the park. And Darren Korb, sorry, if you're watching, Darren, you need to stop. You need to stop it, because you're making us all look bad. Like, he voices
dude,
so many characters.
Oh my god.
He makes the music, and the music is phenomenal. Like, it's
that man is a mystery.
Like some kind of eldritch pact going on there, I'll be honest.
Now, okay. Yeah. I just want two things. One, does that work? Because if so, stop. No. You're making us look bad. Stop.
Co. You're the only way.
Please. Guys, that was it. No. Jesus.
And okay, I do have a question directly for you, Millie.
Hit me.
Was it part of your, I don't know, contractual demands to play Hecate to have a 12-pack
rock hard?
Rock, like, that was like, it's so noticeable. Like, it's it's like the center stage. Like, you don't look at her face or hat or like stab, nothing. You just like focus directly in on the pack.
And I heard her motto was actually based on you, right?
Oh yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, sure. I haven't been lying on the sofa eating cheese for the last 3 years. Horrifying. And I still haven't done a single sit-up since booking that job. I should start at some point, really, shouldn't I? But
I could take goals.
Yeah, that's an unfair goal, though, really, isn't it? I thought I was safe. I was really done with that role. I thought I was safe because I saw the character art and, the Hades fan base for the most part, very thirsty bunch, not judging, just, recognizing. I thought I was safe compared to the ones who are like basically in their underwear or like in various states of phenomenal body shape. I'm
Aphrodite.
like, Hecate's got a big hat on. She's got her face covered. She's got all this stuff. Yeah, I'm fine. And then that first announcement trailer came out and people were like, a glimpse of abdomen, a barefoot, I am obsessed. And that was it. My feelings were wrecked from then on. Yeah. People seem to really like her.
To be fair, Amelia, there are people with an abdomen and then there are people with an abdomen.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a very different thing.
Godly abdomen, right? She's a goddess. It couldn't be like a little bit squishy. Unless that was
listen. Coming from someone who is like my first choice in any RP anything is a magic user, and I don't picture them as like super like workout muscly like. Right. That's why it stuck out. Not because she's not a goddess and she shouldn't have muscles. I'm just saying like most magic users are a little soft. like physically.
Right.
There's a reason they're not carrying around heavy swords and stuff, right? It's okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
For her, it kind of feels like it fits, right? Because she's she's not the usual magic user in that sort of overt, powerful way. There's something very staccato about her, something very like withheld, and she has been training for war. She's trying to take this guy out. It makes sense to me that she would be very disciplined because it's in so many of the lines that she says, our craft is called a practice for a reason. It's all about diligence and repetition. And what says repetition more than rock hard abs?
Yes.
Very true. It's very true. How did that role start? Was that just an email that came across like?
Yeah, I think so. I think it might have been directly from Darren. I'd have to go back through my emails, but yeah, they got in touch and wanted me to audition for it, and that was it. And I did one audition and just got it. And I always convince myself my last job is my last job, right? I've used up all my goes because I've been doing this since the Earth cooled. I've been doing voicing professionally since 1986. Since I was 5 years old, I grew up in this. I am not used to people seeing me in that way. I'm used to having to fight for every role I get. And it's been eye-opening to finally end up in a space at this time in my life when I'm kind of, without getting too deep and meaningful about it, like finally letting go of trying to please people and just going, this is what I am. If you would like to cast me, go for it. These are the things I can do. If you want nice fluffy girl next door, I can recommend like 20 awesome people, but that is not me. I'm not going to pretend to try and please you anymore. And suddenly these roles are coming up that see me, for what I really am. So that's been handy, honestly. It just kind of blew my mind because that was the first time coming off the back of BG3. I don't think BG3 had come out by that point, but the early access stuff with my voice in had come out, and that was obviously enough to kind of perk their interest.
Oh wow, okay.
But yeah, to have a role like that where I would have fought. If I'd have heard about that role, I would have fought for that. To have somebody directly come to me and go, we see what you are and we would like you to audition for that. That blew my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an awesome way to be for sure.
Now, okay, you don't have to name any names, and I probably prefer if you didn't, but like the competition for roles, like do people ever reach out to you and go like, you son of a bitch, I had that role and you snaked it from me? Is it mostly like congratulatory?
Right. I think once somebody has said that, but other than that, no.
Really? Okay.
And I was being interviewed with a couple of my other BG3 castmates at a convention, and we were talking about the other roles we auditioned for. And Ellen was like, "Oh, I auditioned for the narrator." I listened back to it afterwards, and I was like a sat nav. And then I listened to yours, and I was like, "Oh no, that's better." It's so weird thinking about it. But no, most of the time people don't get in touch about that.
Oh, okay.
I mean, why would you?
Yeah,
That's a different kind of masochism.
there's an awkwardness about
okay. I just put myself in the position. I mean, if I was in that world and someone I knew got the part that I was going for, I was just wondering, like, how would I, like, I think I would rib them a little bit and be like, oh, okay.
Would love that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think the majority of people worry that the industry is super, super competitive like that. And some people are. Some people are very business about it, you know, and they see it as a battleground. But we don't get to see other people very often. You know, a lot of the time our work is very isolated. And if I hear somebody's work and I really love it, like I want to get in touch with that person. I want to drop them a DM and kind of go, hey, you're amazing at your job. Please let's be friends so we can talk about the industry. And I feel like I'm not going insane. Like I want to be in a position where I can recommend people who I know are great at their jobs and I can vouch for them professionally, you know, and that's why it's been great. Like getting to know Judy, who plays Malinois, just such a lovely person. And we kind of feel like we've been through war together, even though we never had a single recording session together. It's stuff like that. We get to know each other at conventions, not during the recording process for the most part.
Yeah.
I have to admit, it's so crazy to hear you say that when thinking through the, God, 60 times I have fought Hecate in various different forms and watched you sculpt the emotions. Like every meeting happened after the one before it. And like there's now that I've fought Hecate, and as anyone has, like 60 plus times, there's a completely different feel when you enter that arena. Like in terms of, you know, how intimate they are, what they're talking about, even in some cases, the candor of their tones. But it's always matched up so well. I had always assumed that you guys recorded that stuff in person. That's wild to hear that you didn't.
I didn't meet Judy until last summer.
Wow.
Wow. But question for you. Have you finished the game yet?
I have finished the game. I have not maxed out Hecate yet. Which apparently I know you have asked me personally to do. I am going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to. Yes. If you don't mind, I'm going to try to get Hades 2 done in some cozy. Would you mind coming on when I'm finished it and we can talk about it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's plan on that then, because I do want to. Cool. I want to get there.
yeah. We need to have a conversation. But yeah, there is stuff that we